Delivering a lecture on India's vision of the Indo-Pacific at the prestigious Chulalongkorn University in Bangkok, the Indian External Affairs Minister, S. Jaishankar, outlined India's expectations of the Indo-Pacific region.
We envisage a free, open, inclusive, peaceful, and prosperous Indo-Pacific region built on a rules-based international order, sustainable and transparent infrastructure investment, freedom of navigation and overflight, unimpeded lawful commerce, mutual respect for sovereignty, peaceful resolution of disputes, as well as equality of all nations. We consider Indo-Pacific as a region that extends from the eastern shores of Africa to the western shores of America. This is an increasingly seamless space that is home to more than 64% of global population and which contributes over 60% of world's GDP. About half of the global trade happens through the maritime trade routes in this region.
Refraining from mentioning China, Jaishankar praised the Quad as the most prominent plurilateral platform to address contemporary challenges and opportunities in the Indo-Pacific.
India and Japan will hold the high-level 2+2 meeting in Tokyo on 7 September. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar will meet their counterparts, Yasukazu Hamada and Hayashi Yoshimasa. The two sides are likely to discuss Japanese investment in the defense sector, sharing of technology, and manufacturing ramp-up in India. Other than USA, Australia and Russia, Japan is the only other country that India holds meetings in this format. This meeting comes as China is performing some aggressive military drills firing live ammunition into the exclusive economic zones of Japan and Taiwan.
The United States Center for Disease Control Director Rochelle Walensky acknowledged widespread criticism over her organization's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. Accepting that the agency performance did not reliably meet expectations, Walensky proposed provisions that would include efforts to better communicate with the public, speed up data releases, and expand the internal team that responds to public health emergencies. She also announced that she would revamp the agency after reviewing why it did not adequately respond to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Russian ambassador to the United States, Anatoly Antonov, asserted that Washington conquered European industry by making it more reliant on expensive American natural resources.
No matter how much Washington tries to present Russia as an unreliable supplier, this is not true. The problems of our buyers began solely as a result of sanctions and restrictions imposed or inspired by the US. We are ready to sell to everyone who needs inexpensive and high-quality resources.
The Federation of Medical and Sales Representatives Association of India accused the makers of Dolo 650 of distributing freebies worth 1,000 crore rupees to doctors, so they prescribed the tablet. The federation made its comments in the Supreme Court, which was hearing a public interest litigation. It wanted statutory backing to the Uniform Code of Pharmaceutical Marketing Practices, so manufacturers do not repeat such behavior. The Bengaluru-based Micro Labs Limited is under investigation for tax evasion.
With blistering temperatures, which have touched 40 degrees over 67 days, China is experiencing its longest and most severe drought in 6 decades. China's National Climate Center did not have any good news.
The heat wave this time is prolonged, wide in scope, and strong in extremity. Taken all signs together, the heat wave in China will continue, and its intensity will increase.
Rising temperatures dried up China's longest river, the Yangtze, by 20%, causing widespread drought-like conditions in many parts of China. The lowest rainfall in 6 decades has created drinking water shortages, electricity generation gaps, and irrigation inadequacies.
With the successful launch of the auction of 5G spectrums, netting over 1.5 lakh crore rupees, Indian Central Minister Vaishnav confirmed that companies could launch their services by October 2022. With very low latency, 5G technology offers extremely high-speed internet connectivity. The technology allows billions of machines, objects, and devices to connect to the internet.
If you like this content, please press the like button and share it with your family and friends. Please consider subscribing to this channel. It is free. Press the bell icon to receive notifications about new content.